Okay, so we'll get started. I'll just get you to put your pens down. So, a couple of things, that intro sheet, so you can fill that in your own time. That's an opportunity for you to tell me a bit about yourself, and we'll come around to chat to you each about it. Welcome to Semester 2, Year 11 Methods. My name is Mr. Royals. Got an exciting semester planned for us. So just to begin, there's a few things I will talk about. Most of you are probably familiar with yourselves, like you sort of know each other, but we've got two exchange students, so we'll make them feel welcome. So we have Alfredo in the front and Francisco. Am I saying that correctly? No. Francesco. Okay. Francesco and Alfredo. Am I saying that correctly?
Yeah.
Excellent. Okay, so welcome. Hope you enjoy your time here. And so you're here for this term, Alfredo, and Francesco, how long are you here for?
I'll stay here till like the 7th of October.
Excellent. So pretty much the same. About the whole term, or
I don't know
five?
how it works here.
Not sure. Okay.
Not sure.
Not sure what it corresponds with. Yeah, we'll find out. But welcome. Okay, so maybe the first thing I'll talk about then is this letter. So I'm going to email this to you guys and to your parents. So it just sort of outlines expectations for the semester and talks about our plan, what it is we're going to study, and sort of some rough timelines and how you're going to be assessed. So it's just saying welcome back. The three topics that we are going to explore over the semester are indices and logarithms, calculus, and then statistics. So the order we will do them in though, we've sort of decided to change it a bit this year. We will do indices and logarithms first. All right, indices and logarithms, that's what we're going to do first. And so the first test for that is going to be about week 5 on Thursday. That's what I've scheduled in. And you can follow that along in sector 5 weeks from now. Then we're going to do statistics. So that second half of the term, it's pretty interrupted because you guys have the retreat. So we lose sort of 2 lessons there. And then there's another long weekend where we have our staff reflection day. So we'll probably lose a lesson there as well. So it's a bit of a shorter period of time. So that's why we're doing stats, which is pretty easy. And then we'll finish with the calculus unit, which is lots of fun in term 4. Pesamenti. Welcome. He's back. All right. And then there you can see the topics. We've got one test. So SAT, that means skills and assessment task. So we have one test for each topic, and an exam at the end of the semester that's formative. So that one won't go towards your grade. And then this here is just saying like behave, and I'm going to help you out too. So have a read of it and I'll send it to your parents. Okay, so each lesson, let's talk about how we're going to structure the lesson. I've handed out to you guys these notes books, so you'll have an electronic copy for you. You want an electronic copy? Yep. So this, you're going to need this for the whole semester, right? And you can see it's broken it up into the 3 topics. So I'll just open it up. Maybe we can open up the first page, have a quick look, and we'll explain how this is going to work and how it's going to help us. On the first page, I've got the contents. So that's referring to where in the textbook each corresponding exercise is, and there's page numbers. I've added those so we can flip to it when we need to. So our first unit is surds, indices, and logarithms, right? And so what I've got there is the checklist. So this is everything that we will complete from the textbook, okay? So it's sort of all planned in advance so we know what questions we're doing and where we can find them, so forth in the textbook. All right, let's turn the page again. So then we're on to 12A. And all of this notebook's all in order. So each lesson, what I'd like you to do, rock up, open up your notebooks. I'm going to write it up on the whiteboard and I'll explain what we're going to do. And you're going to record how you solve the problems in the notebook. So I've written all the problems out, and then they're the problems we're going to solve. You write down the solution to that problem in your notebook. So it's for you to work in. It's for you. You can use it how you see fit. If anyone does want an electronic copy of it, I can send it through. So yeah, we'll be writing in these, and you can add anything extra you think is important or any other extra things that I say in there. So that's what we're going to do. So at the start of every lesson, come in, open up, and just get started straight away. Depending on what we're going through, it'll probably be about 10 to 20 minutes of direct teaching. That's me going through examples, and then it's up to you guys to work through the textbook, and I'll just be floating around answering questions that you have. Everything, so you notice I'm recording, I'll record every lesson and I'll upload them on YouTube and then attach them to Sector. So that if you're away, you can follow along on Sector, you can see what it is that we're going through. So maybe I'll just show you Sector quickly, what it looks like for the term and so forth. Sector. And maybe I can show you what you guys see. So today, Year 11 methods, operations with SERDs. Okay, so this is what we're working on. Hasn't loaded properly for some reason. So it will say 12A. Alright, 12A says what we're going to do, learning intention, and then that's just straight from the checklist. Okay, so it's 12A, and then it's got the questions that we're going to work through. Anytime you see ESL, that just means every second letter. You don't have to do all of them. All right, and then if we scroll down a bit, there's resources. So, you know, there's a video from last time. So if you're away, that's where you're going to go to look to keep up. My expectation would be that if you're going to be away, you keep up in your own time, and then you come to me with questions about what we went through, rather than asking me to re-explain it again. All right, so fairly sort of self-directed in that regard.
Attention students, can all students from 10F please go to the lecture theatre for immunisations? Students from 10F to the lecture theatre. Thank you.
Very good. So I'm here to help you guys out anytime, okay? So if you want to catch up, recess, lunch, or in the study centre, just ask that you email me. That's going to be my means of correct communication. So if you need any extra support, let me know and we'll organise a time. As far as resources go, so when I'm emailing things like practice tests or electronic copies of this document, email is the place I'll send them. Okay, so I will send all things over email that we need. Now, so today, right, you can see we're going through exercise 12A. So my expectation is then, like, whatever you don't finish in class, that'll be what you do for homework. As far as time goes, the average amount, what I'd recommend is at least 1 hour of homework for maths each time we have maths. So, all right, so that's like 3 hours a week, right? So it might not be you can do an hour tonight because you've got basketball training or whatever, but that might mean you do it later in the week when you have a bit more time. So yeah, as far as homework goes, polishing off what we don't complete in class. Again, it'll be all stated on Sector. It says it on here somewhere, there's a homework tab. Here, homework. Yeah, very good. Excellent, all right, well I think we're probably ready to get straight into it then. I reckon, does anyone have any questions about what I've talked about so far? Just introductory stuff. Very good. All right, so 12A, I'm going to stop it and then start it again. So